Hello, welcome. So, here's the drawing, the time lapse of the drawings. Here I am drawing the face, the head, using a 3D model with Speedpaint as reference. So, for this drawing, I was feeling scared, I guess, and procrastinating about other drawings that I was working on. So I decided to draw that sort of thing in mind. But for this drawing, I wanted this to be like a low pressure kind of thing, so I didn't plan it as much as I usually do. I mainly just focused on the face. Although, later you'll see the clothes, and I do like how the folds of the shirt turn out. So for this drawing, I used several different references. In addition to the 3D model, I also used my own arms and hands and clothing, pictures and looking at it. And I also want to use several colors, especially like bright ones. So one of them is orange for the background. I associate orange being afraid and anxious, especially since I tend to move around nervous, I think. And especially if it's like a real bright orange, it's kind of obnoxious. So here I'm just working on the hands and the shirt, and the elbow there. Now the hair. I always like drawing hair. Hair is the funnest part of drawing people. I especially like drawing hair like in this style, a bit longer hair, and but not, I don't know, like straight, wavy, messy hair too, and kind of like in this like spiky kind of way, like like emo hair, and yeah. So I like to save that part for like the last thing I draw when I'm drawing a portrait. So there's that. And I'm working on the folds of the shirt. So the reference is like, it's my shirt. It's a loose shirt, and I like how the folds came out. A lot of fold. Yeah, I like that one on the right side. His left sleeve. I use references for the folds. I also just kind of guess kind of where to go, just based on like the type of fabric and what's going on in the, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But now let's talk about procrastination. So I procrastinate on a lot of things, and including art sometimes. So I may do this because I don't want to do something, or other times, specifically with art and things I do want to do, it is because I'm scared or nervous or something. I could be scared of messing up, not doing something good enough, or it not coming out the way I envisioned. Scared of potentially being disappointed, or maybe I'm scared that I won't actually enjoy the thing that I want to do, or something. So, even though I am nervous about doing something, like if it's drawing, painting, applying to jobs, dyeing my hair, I still got to do them or want to do them. But once you've done it or are doing it, it oftentimes isn't as bad or intimidating as you think. Sometimes you might even enjoy it if you didn't think you would. So something that helps me to not procrastinate is to not worry about doing something perfect. Don't be afraid to be rough and make mistakes. Also, to just not overthink about the thing you're nervous about doing, or just not thinking a whole lot, like, thinking, like, preparing and having some time is good. Sometimes you just need to dive in and do it. So with this drawing or painting or whatever it is, this artwork, I do like how it came out. The colors, like when I edited them at the end, that they came out very bright and vivid, and I like that. That's nice. So I hope you enjoyed this speed paint and my ramblings. So if you'd like to see more from Unsteady Boyd, then subscribe and like and all that.